Shall I pause and play?
No, it'll be fine. We'll see. We'll see in a
How
second.
do you know you're... Okay, I can see a car coming up. Can you? It's like halfway towards the screen now, the car.
No, I think it's like a little bit behind because when I pressed play, it was black for 2
A
seconds.
while? Yeah, mine was too.
It's fine.
Oh, should I just pause it when the car's at the screen? No.
No,
Now
if we...
the title screen's on.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
I'm literally like 10 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds behind you. John Russo, isn't that like a famous guy? Who's John Russo? They're probably dead, to be fair.
Yeah, or was it like... Wasn't the guy from Greece something Russo?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Because I just looked up John Russo and
John
he
Travolta.
doesn't...
It's like a mixture of John Travolta and his character.
Yeah, okay.
That stuff gets ingrained in your mind, doesn't it?
Yeah, like I can't remember math, but this I remember. Stupid. Okay, so...
Danny Russo.
Danny boy! Yeah. I didn't... Do you like Grease? I don't think I fully got it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I love the feel of Grease, and it's really camp, you know. And I'm not like a big musical fan, but I do like Grease. Yeah, I like what they were trying to capture and that kind of whole era.
I mean, I like it and I love the music, and so it's part of my childhood now. But like, what are they trying to say? Like, it's just such a weird story.
We're gonna have to commentate on that one next. You're right. There's so much to think about with that. Yeah.
Anyway, there's people here doing stuff.
Yeah, hello.
So we thought, like, this is the second time we're watching it, right? Because we basically got bored. But these guys are actually brother and sister. We thought they were a weird sibling couple thing.
Yeah, we thought they were having an incestuous relationship, or just a couple that doesn't have sex.
I know, but I still kind of think that.
Yeah, because he's very slimy, isn't he?
Yeah, like, I go to the bank every day to pay for you to be quiet about the small penis I have. You know?
I fuck girls in graveyards. Oh, I didn't realize they were dead.
Mother wants to remember, so we trot to.
Let's go visit a graveyard together.
Well, we're here, John.
And she's like the witch in The Wizard of Oz, isn't she?
Yes.
She sounds like her. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
That is good. I'm very scared of you right now.
Yeah, I do that to my daughter and she gets really freaked out. I mean, she loves it, but she's got a wild imagination because she's 5. So sometimes she gets a bit too scared. So I'm like, no, I'm not really the witch.
Nothing wrong with the radio.
Prove it.
Which row is it in?
She always throws water on me, so I melt.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
So they're going to visit someone's grave.
Yeah, I don't really know whose grave right now.
Is it Mama's grave or Papa's grave?
Or their weird baby grave. The baby that they're not allowed to speak of anymore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a story about that, but actually it's a bit harrowing.
I mean, we are watching a horror film.
There it is.
Okay, well, I won't mention any names, right?
Yeah.
But I know that somebody from my village in Pakistan had a baby with somebody else from another family. And because it was forbidden, well, the story is that they actually had the baby, and they buried it without telling anybody. But
alive?
Well, not alive, no, but this is the story. It's like one of those, like, you know, wives' tales?
Yeah.
To warn people not to have sex outside marriage.
Yeah, that's exactly what I learned right now. What I learned actually was get the heck out of Pakistan. He looks like he's your IT guy who has a girl locked up in the basement.
Yes, and he deserves to die at this point.
Yeah.
And he's got those creepy murderer gloves.
He definitely does. He's got too many tissues in the pocket. He's got like an extra pair of keys for the girl in the basement.
Although I do
And
like the gloves. I find them really sexy. I like the way they fit so snug and they got that little peephole.
I just don't understand that peephole. Like, what are you?
Hey, I mean,
Who's gonna?
brains for church.
Yeah, a bit of flesh, you know, just a little tiny bit to tease you with.
I haven't seen you in
What is the? I don't get it. Like, who's turned on by that? First of all, and I bought these. But I bought the gloves. If I buy gloves, I'm trying to be warm here. What's the point? Most of my flesh is showing.
It's like chaps. Like you wear leather chaps, right? With a big hole in the back.
Yeah, but that's because you're trying to get sex. This guy is like literally trying to warm up his hands.
He wants to fuck like bodies in graves, I think.
You're still afraid.
No, and then like write a prescription after. Have you seen his pens?
This is creepy. Look, there's a guy in the background.
They're coming to get
It's Herman
you,
Monster.
Barbara.
Yeah, his prescription glasses.
Stop
Yeah.
it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Oh, I
Is that
remember
how you would
this.
react, Charlene,
You're
if you
acting
saw
like a child.
They're coming for you.
a weirdo
No.
like that?
Look,
No,
there comes
What would
one
you
of them
say?
now.
I would be like,
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now.
"Hey, mate,
I'm getting out of here.
sup?" seem creepy.
And when he grabs you by the throat?
Then I'd be like, I'm into this. Let's go. What else you got? What would you do? What would you do?
I love your
No.
big hands.
Yeah, if that happened, I'd be like, first of all, she just let her brother die. She literally is not helping at all. Like, what a tool.
But he didn't help her either, to be fair. Or did he?
Look, he tried to save her.
He has a deathly stare, doesn't he?
I think he's dead. That's why he has a deathly stare.
That's a deathly stare if ever there was one.
Oh, she lost her shoes. How come he's so slow now, but he was so fast before?
It's good
Yeah.
to lose her shoes. They were a kitten heel, but she'll be faster without them.
She will, but she's still gonna fall over all over the place. I swear to God. No, if I saw a creepy little guy like that in the cemetery, let's literally speak about this. What would you do? I
would get in the car, but I would be screaming the whole time.
Would
I
you
would-
run away though? Like, what if he was just a normal guy and you were like being racist?
Oh. That wouldn't
I mean, this guy's white, but you're being racist to white people, I guess.
I am kind of. No, I'm not. I don't know. I would if I was in the car right now, I would be screaming like fuck. She's not even shouting. It's like she lost her voice.
Yeah, I would be driving away.
Yeah, and screaming like off the top of my lungs, just screaming at the whole ordeal of it.
She's like, oh, now, oh, right, I can drive. What? Didn't have to look the whole
She's
time.
not started the car yet. I think it's just rolling down the hill. Start the car. Start the engine.
I don't think she's got the keys. I think her brother had the keys.
Oh my god! So that's why they put the car on a hill, so they could just roll down and say petrol.
That's exactly why I put cars on a hill. So I can bump into trees. That was not well, look at the special effects. How cute is that?
That's a different car, isn't it?
That was not a hit.
Do you think they had two cars and one was like a crappy version that had, you know, from like a junkyard or something?
I think.
And then there was a nice one that they rented.
No, I don't think that. I think
You think that
there
car
was
cost a lot of money in those days?
Probably. I think it was fine, and then some intern had to come and bash it, and then they will like take a video of that. But then because it cost so much money, the intern like lost his life. Had to give blood to pay for it or something.
Oh,
Oh look, she found a house.
Yeah, probably a lot of people died behind the scenes in the making of this movie.
I think so.
Didn't that always happen in those old days, like with these old horrors? They always
Yeah.
talk about spooky shit that happened in real life while in the making of it.
I mean, if you were a murderer, would you make scary movies? And just like blame it on spooky things happening? I don't know. That's a convoluted way of becoming a murderer, I guess.
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? So I guess
I've got another ad starting in 3 seconds. What is
Oh.
this? 3, 2, 1, stop. eToro.
eToro. I'm just trying to. I don't know what we were talking about now.
Oh yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, murder.
Oh yeah, would a murderer make a murder movie? It's a really good question. I think he would. Like, if the guilt consumes him and he needs to like talk about his issues, but obviously he doesn't want to admit to murder, he would totally make a murder movie, wouldn't he?
Mm.
He'd make a horror and just be like, "Well, no, I'm just an artist," you know. But
As in,
really
like, I kill people, but I'm actually just an artist. No, I don't kill people. I'm an artist.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he sounded like a murder knife in the kitchen.
Yeah, you might see a dead body in front of me, but what I've actually created is a masterpiece. Like a Jackson Pollock of blood and feces. There's in Jackson Pollock's, he's used his feces before, I think. I'm fairly sure.
Oh, so
whatever, I'll start this
rumor
rumor here.
About? Do you think he just had really bad diarrhea one day and thought
I think
made
so.
art from that?
Yeah.
And you're right. I never thought about what a murderer's art would look like. It would probably just be blood and shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, blood and shit.
Blood and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably pay attention to whenever this is happening. So her coat is still pristine.
And who lives in a house like this? It's like through the keyhole. You're trying to guess. It's definitely somebody with a lot of money.
Yeah.
But look at the artwork and stuff. And they've got deer hanging off deer heads, haven't they? Is that deer heads?
It's like different animal heads. I'm just trying to picture the person who would live here. I think it is a wealthy elderly man.
Yes.
Who has a beer gut. Used to kill puppies as a child.
Smoke cigars.
And loves
puppies as a child.
Loves mangoes. That's my take.
Did he kill the puppies accidentally, or
some were 2 were accidental, 3 were on purpose?
So he killed them accidentally, and he realized he got off on it, and then he killed a lot more.
Yeah, I think so. But then he moved on to like that. But society didn't accept him for that, so then he moved on to beer.
Right, and then he just.
It's actually this guy. It's this guy. This is his house.
Oh my god, that was him. I pictured him. Isn't it bizarre though that it's okay to put deer heads on your wall, but not puppies?
Yeah, I think we need to start a movement.
I think there might already be one.
Puppies for wall decor.
Puppies are not just for walls.
Puppies are not just for living.
Oh my god, so basically this is now the coronavirus, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that looks like that's what I look like when I had coronavirus. You see that?
This is an advert for coronavirus because it's like, don't leave your house. This can happen to you, bitch. Just calm yourself down and stay the fuck in.
No, what it's trying to say is if you visit somebody else's house, you're probably going to get murdered, but saved by a black man.
Black people can save you, but you must still stay in.
And that's true too. No, this is what I think is saying. Basically, if you visit somebody else's house, there's a high chance of being murdered, but there's also a high chance of a sexy black man coming in to save you.
I think it's about the fact that's true. That's very true. And I think the sexy black man actually represents low-paid immigrant workers who are working for the NHS and keeping like the economy moving. Lives.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is saving lives, but he's not valued by society. And this middle-class white woman in a trench coat with too much money has to stay home is just freaking out about that.
Her hair and coat are on point though.
Yeah, her hair and coat is very, very hot. Yeah. Great hair. And especially after running through a field and she's still got that hairband on and it's just perfect. It's immaculate, isn't it?
I know. I go to the gym for like 2 seconds and I don't even do anything in the gym because I'm very lazy. I look like just a disgusting human being. Like,
yeah,
I look so gross that I look like what I just never understand what they do in movies is like sexy sweating.
You look like a zombie after the gym.
I mean, I think some
I'll see if I
zombies
can
in
find
this
some
movie
food.
will look better than I do.
She doesn't even have a hole in her tights or anything from running in fields and like rolling
Yeah.
around on the floor. And look at her eye makeup. She's been crying and her eye makeup is still immaculate.
If it was me, I would probably like escape the situation, but I wouldn't look this good.
I think if she did have mascara like running down her cheeks, she would still look really good with that too.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like mascara running look. And I think blonde girls always look good with really dark mascara. Didn't what was her name do that a lot? Princess Diana.
I cannot picture it, but I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, she
But-
always wore loads of mascara.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So this is a true, like basically you have to choose. Would you rather look impeccable like this girl or survive a zombie apocalypse? Because I think the choice is quite hard.
Oh god, that is a tough one.
And remember, when you look
True.
impeccable, you get the sexy black man to help you.
I think you have to like you only have one life to live. You got to live in every moment. So I'll just be her.
I can take care of
I think
You
I
just be her, not survive.
Yeah, because I mean it's an apocalypse, so everyone's gonna die at some point anyway.
Okay.
What
I
would
agree.
you do?
Well, I mean, do I get to keep the coat?
Yeah, but you'll be dead.
I mean, it's a hard choice.
Actually, you'll walk around as a zombie, and it might be nice being a zombie.
I know, they
You don't have
seem
any
pretty
care
good.
in the world. You're just hungry a lot.
I mean, the special effects is hilarious because he's clearly punching the ground, and I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh man, but he's acting his little heart out. Like I gotta give him props.
He is, and also and it's very unusual, I think, in this era when this film was made, to have a black man who doesn't talk like a black man. You know, he's very well spoken and stuff. You know, like a black man would in these films, I should say. And he's not like playing a farm boy or like, you know, a farm hand or like a butler or something. He's like quite well dressed and well spoken and well turned out, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's too
tough.
bad because he is black, so he'll be the first to die.
That's true. And also, he's probably not allowed to kill any white zombies because he'll get lynched for that.
Yeah, everyone knows that. But the zombie will probably make like all these like movies about this. Fighting is hilarious, and this girl is doing nothing.
Why have the zombies all got scabs on them? It's like they're also AIDS victims as well as zombies.
That's how they died.
Okay.
This is actually not a zombie apocalypse. This is the AIDS crisis.
Maybe they foresaw the AIDS crisis coming.
Yeah.
Actually, it's interesting because I think that the way that gay men were vilified in the 80s for AIDS and the 90s, it was very similar to painting them as zombies, wasn't it?
Actually, I heard somebody talk about
everybody,
yeah.
and they just like to blame for everything, and they're just like mindless, horrible people walking around, you know, with disease, ridiculed with disease.
Riddled
with disease.
Ridiculed.
And ridiculed.
You've been ridiculed with disease. I've ridiculed so much you now have HIV.
You are ridiculed.
You
For what? Disease.
I pronounce you ridiculed.
Oh my god. Why has he got a bullet hole in his head?
He doesn't. He literally stabbed him in the head.
Oh my god.
Don't look at
But it looks like a bullet hole.
He's not bulletproof.
He's got stab wounds.
Fire, push him away. Push him away. I think we've done the best as we can with that.
Well, he's a very lanky man, isn't he? Very tall.
This guy?
Yeah, he's like a giant.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's a giant. I think she's maybe short.
Oh.
This is not how humans burn. That guy just looks like he's been to the gym. That guy looks like he's just been.
Fire is what they need. Fire will protect you from zombies. Will fire protect us from COVID?
Yeah, let's just burn people.
Set everything on fire.
Yeah.
So this is interesting, isn't it? We are all locked up in our houses. We're all by ourselves. COVID is on our doorstep. It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
It's exactly like COVID because these two aren't like struggling against a zombie empire. They're just flatmates.
Yeah.
This is just typical flatmate disputes. Go get something. Don't talk to me like that. I need to get my own space.
It's been like 8 weeks and I'm sick of the sight of you.
Sick of the sight of you. Why don't you like pull your weight around here? I'm traumatized.
Well, she doesn't do anything though, does she?
She actually doesn't do anything.
She's the housemate that does fuck all and just kind of acts like a nervous wreck the whole time.
Yeah.
And has anxiety because she's the only one suffering. And he's the one that actually does everything and keeps it together as well.
It's just too much. It's just too much.
Why don't you see if you can find
She brought one knife.
Why don't you light a cigarette or something? Fuck's sake.
Why don't you take your coat off? Stay a while. Like,
I've only got lingerie on underneath this.
then that will help me too.
Yeah.
Let's relieve some stress and then continue with our day.
Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right.
How are they not checking the house first?
But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now,
Who gave her all that Valium?
so I can board the place up. Do you understand?
Yeah, you know what? She's probably just on drugs. She's just tripping.
Really doped up, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Just go to bed, honey. Sleep it off. And
Don't
if you
go to
can't
bed,
handle
do
your drugs,
something.
just don't take them, for fuck's sake.
Well, maybe her brother poisoned her. We don't know.
Maybe. I think really she's just glad that he's dead. So she's in shock, and it's kind of that grief, isn't it? Well, it's part of grieving, isn't it? The first part is shock, and then it's also like feeling guilt for the fact
No,
that you're
step
actually...
one is keeping your coat on, then is shock.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Okay, let's do the grieving plan for her.
Yeah, okay, go.
Denial,
Yeah.
shock, delight.
No, it's music. Step 3 is music.
Comfort.
I don't know if she's comfortable. I think on hold tights.
Just take those of drugs. Block it all out.
Yeah.
Forget about
that.
it.
What's that calendar say? What date is it?
I didn't see a calendar.
It's like above his head. Small detail.
Is he wearing slip-on shoes?
I think so.
That's not very practical to run from zombies in, is it?
Do you think he knew he was running from zombies this morning?
Well, this is what I don't get. Like, how did they all just discover there's suddenly a zombie apocalypse now? Like, surely there was like one man in China who first became a zombie.
Who first ate a zombie.
Yeah. He made somebody else into a zombie, and they made somebody else into a zombie. And then, you know, these people in America should know that the apocalypse is coming. What the fuck were they doing in the graveyard? They should have been, you know, self-isolating.
Well, no, they were protesting the impact on the economy, surely.
Right, in the graveyard?
Yeah, they were like, you can't self-isolate me. I'm going to hang out with these zombies. I'd rather die than impact the economy.
See, I want to know how the zombies became the zombies in the first place.
It's a really good question. What's your biggest theory?
I think they ate a bat.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
What do you think they did?
What could they have done? Well, I think eating a bat would make you a vampire, surely.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's right. I've got my horror flicks mixed up. She doesn't even bother to help. Look, he's doing all that work. He's sweating like a pig in front of her. And she's
Also, like,
she's picking her fingernails.
Yeah, and
I hate people like that.
isn't zombies like stronger or something? Like there's like 4 nails in the wall. Is that really gonna do anything?
And the window's open. Look.
Yeah.
Windows open. Apparently zombies don't break through windows.
Yeah, and there's a camera guy in the room.
I didn't see him.
No, it's.
She is just the worst person, Sharlin. She's the worst person. The
I'd
worst
kill
type
her.
of people are this, who stand around and they watch people struggling and do shit and they don't do anything to help.
I think I read on Wikipedia that she's supposed to be catatonic because of the shock. But I say let them feast on her.
Yeah, she's basically zombie food.
I jumped in to
Yeah.
listen to it.
Just throw her out the window.
Are you saying she saw a zombie attack her brother and became a zombie, but a fake one?
10, 15 of those
Sucks.
things chasing after her.
Yeah, or she became mentally a zombie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She became a mentally a zombie.
Oh my god, she is.
Lame. Lame.
Yeah. But what do zombies think about? Like, what if you were a zombie? Like, what would you be? How does your mind
Those
work?
things catching up to it.
Well, I think I have a pretty like tight regimen. Like, I'll wake up in the morning, and then I like think about eating brains, and then I'll eat some brains. Maybe I'll like Zoom call somebody,
I guess
Yeah.
and then I'll eat some more brains, and then I don't know if zombies sleep.
You eat a lot during a zombie apocalypse, that's for sure.
Yeah, until you run out of food.
Yeah, you eat more than you need to, and you kind of stumble around your house all day.
But that's why I have the beans. I've like how we all have like stockpiles of beans. Gonna eat that. No one's gonna ever eat those beans. The beans company is probably thinking, yeah, finally everyone's into beans, but I have like 40 cans. I'm not gonna ever eat them.
Did you really overstock on beans?
No, I have like 5 cans, but I don't eat beans.
That is buying a lot of beans.
I look back at the
Do you live on your own?
No,
If there was
I live
anyone
with a
there,
flatmate, but like, still, I'll never eat the 5 cans of beans.
that's when I noticed that
So you did panic buy though?
the entire
Is
place had been
panic buying 5 cans of beans?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Did you go out panic buying or not?
I mean, all right.
I know there was
Insert
no
relevant newscast person. I don't know anybody. I would say Barbara Walters, but I feel like that's dated. I'm gonna go
You're
with it.
still
All right.
avoiding answering the question. I
All right,
think you bought
Barbara
loads of loo
Walters.
roll. I think you bought loads and loads of loo roll.
Do you know what happened? Before COVID started, I accidentally forgot to cancel my shipment of Blue Roll. And so I had like 45 come like 2 weeks before COVID started. And I'm like, oh, I'm so annoyed. And then I'm like, oh, I'm actually a millionaire.
staring at
You order your loo roll online?
Amazon.
just
Really? Have you always done that?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. I don't know anyone that orders loo roll on Amazon.
Where do you buy yours?
Is it cheaper than in the supermarkets?
I think so.
We were
You
I
don't-
got
the cemetery.
I got recycled ones, like as in, yeah, I know it's weird, but it's like more like environmentally friendly.
Okay. But you have it shipped to your doorstep.
We
Isn't it shipped to the
on my father's
grocery
grave.
store from which you pick up?
Oh, you pick it up from your local place, right?
No, it's shipped
And
to my
he said,
door.
Oh.
I'm employing people.
Barbara,
You're employing
Can I
people?
have some candy?
we didn't have any.
You have candy?
And
No, this lady's talking finally.
Oh, she's okay.
oh,
She's not okay.
Put your coat on, love.
and he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid."
She looks ugly when she talks.
Oh, that's why they didn't give her any lines.
Yeah, she was so pretty when she wasn't speaking, wasn't she?
He came
Like
slowly,
most women,
and
am
Johnny
I
kept
right?
teasing me and saying,
No, that's an awful
"Stop
thing to
kicking
say.
Barbara." And I laughed
But
at him and said,
she's a
"Johnny,
terrible. She
stop
looks
it."
awful when she cries too, like most
And
people.
then Johnny
Do you look in the
ran
mirror
off,
when you cry?
and I
What you mean, like,
went up
as
to
in,
this
like,
man,
make myself cry so I
and
can
was
look
going to
myself in the mirror?
apologize.
No, like when you're genuinely crying,
don't you
like do you
just
sometimes
keep
like if you're near a
calm?
mirror, will you go and look at
And
your
I
face?
looked up,
Yes.
and I
Yeah,
said,
I
"What
totally
do
do that, and it's nice to do it,
And
but
he
the problem
grabbed
is it
me.
stops you from crying, doesn't it?
He grabbed
I
me.
mean, I just usually I look at myself in the mirror and then cry more and like ugly cry more, and then I'm like, and that makes me even more sad.
Oh,
I screamed,
it has the opposite effect to me. I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll be like,
"Oh,
oh my God, I'm crying. And then I'll just stop crying. And I'm like, why am I looking at myself in the mirror crying? Like, how vain am I?
You're pretty vain, but also like this girl is just like who grabs her chest and go, oh Johnny, like she's literally grabbing her, like she's having weird reactions. That's my summary.
Well, Punjabi people do that. That's how they agree. We're very loud, and sometimes like women, what they do is they beat their chests when someone dies.
Oh, she does look Punjabi.
Yeah, there's something very Punjabi about her.
Agree.
So you beat your chest and you wail for a long time. And sometimes you're not really hitting your chest hard, but you're just kind of pretending that you are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for the effect.
This is the bit where she literally hasn't helped with anything and now is beating this guy up to make him go get her dead brother.
I love his trousers, the way that they're like tied tightly around his waist. It's very smart. Ooh,
well, she hit him first, to be fair. Oh,
he's caught her.
You are so useless.
He's a wonderful man. I love the way he just caught that woman. I wish someone would catch me one day like that, you know?
Yeah.
Just lift me up.
I keep fainting all over London waiting for somebody to catch me. Just have concussions instead.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But no one ever catches you, do they? You just fall on your face.
No.
And then everybody laughs.
No one even laughs.
No one even laughs.
No one even says a thing. Oh my God!
And yet you can't stop trying, and you go back every week to that same spot, and you take a tumble, and you wait for someone to catch you.
I take a tumble, I go home, and I cry in front of a mirror.
And then you look at yourself, and then you cry more.
I cry more. And then zombie apocalypse starts, you know? Like loads of
things. It's on the radio, yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse?
Well, I feel like there is, you know, with this crisis, and like even today I was saying to my friend on the phone, I feel like it's so surreal what's happening, because I said this 8 weeks ago that it's surreal and I can't see it coming to an end, and I think that's how we would feel with an apocalypse. We would just be like, when is this going to end? And is it ever going to be the same again? And it probably isn't. And we just have to kind of get on with it and like lock everything down, board up the windows and the doors, you know?
Well, they are easing it slightly.
Fire outside for sure, because I think zombies hate fire. Everybody knows that.
But it won't like last forever unless they use movie magic, you know?
Oh yeah, well, yeah. There is that. What would you do?
If there was a zombie... Wait, you haven't finished answering the question. You basically said you would just lock your doors? You can't survive just locking your doors.
Well, I think I'd probably have a moment of madness too, where I just like lose the plot and I go outside. I'll be just, go on then, just take me, do what you want with me.
Like,
I've got nothing for you.
Like, I know what you did last summer. It's like, there was what's her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt, I think. She like went out in the rain in a little tiny white t-shirt so you can just see enough nip for guys to still keep watching. It's like, do what you want.
Yeah, that would be me. I would be that girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kill me then. Go on. Just do it.
Remember to wear a white tank top.
Yeah. Probably a bikini, to be fair.
That's a great way to yell at people to kill you.
Yeah, look really hot.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, speaking of hot,
yeah,
this is pretty hot.
Yeah. This is not safe though, is it?
No, not.
I panic when I've got a candle in my house. Do you do that?
Have a candle?
Like, you know,
no,
like
I've never seen one.
Whenever I play with fire, or if I'm lighting a candle, or, you know, like lighting a match, there's always like this panic mode in the back of my head, like, this is fire. This is serious
that's
shit.
A fact, yeah. You've stated a fact, yeah.
And like, almost in your mind, you're imagining like the worst scenario. Is that normal?
No, I think you should get yourself checked out. You're definitely insane. No, I'm kidding.
Everybody did that.
I don't. It happens less for fire, but if I like walk past a bridge, I always imagine myself falling over, so I don't like going near the edge.
See, there you go. It's exactly the same thing. So I do that with matches. What I'm saying is I do that with matches.
Ah.
So I just think like, oh my
No,
god.
no, but mine's is normal. Yours is weird. See, they didn't check the rest of the house. What knobs?
Oh no, they haven't even been downstairs, have they? Or upstairs?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we'll just barricade ourselves in.
And we don't even know whose house it is.
Yeah, what if there's not, like, it's not even a zombie. What if there's just somebody really annoying upstairs? And then you're stuck with them forever.
What is that under her dress? Is that like a little slip? It's quite sexy.
You're being kind of a perv right now. No,
I like the way she's lying there. I thought it was very provocative.
It's her prerogative. I don't think she's trying to provoke anyone.
I said provocative.
Prerogative. That's what I said. It's her prerogative.
No, provocative.
Oh.
It was provocative the way she lay there.
Well, it's her her provocative.
Yeah, provocative too. Yeah, totally.
It's her provocative.
It was provocative, wasn't it?
Those things will kill you.
Or was I just being a creep?
More than zombies. Yeah, no, I don't think she was being provocative because there's no one there to see her.
But we're watching.
Oh yeah.
Hey, in those days, smoking was cool, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So do you think when he lit that cigarette, he was thinking he might set himself on fire?
I think he was thinking that he probably will fall down a bridge. That's what I think he was thinking.
I hope I don't fall off a bridge when I light this cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. I think that all the time. He's...
Oh no, now he's gonna play with a shotgun. I hope I don't shoot myself in the head by mistake.
I hope I don't fall down a river while I shoot the shotgun.
When I go fishing, I hope I don't get caught.
Do you think zombies can... Do you think zombies can swim? Oh, like a secondary question. Do you think fish can be zombies? Zombie whale, zombie shark.
Oh my god, zombie fish, yeah.
Eastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the
yeah. Well, why not? Maybe they are. Maybe fish are zombies.
Just all of them, like right now.
Yeah. I mean, they walk around like zombies, don't they? And they like forget everything.
I mean, they don't even walk. That's how zombie-like they are.
Yeah, they don't have any memory.
This place is
do they?
Up pretty solid now.
I think. Well, I just learned recently that it's a myth that goldfish have a short memory span. You can teach a goldfish to like play games, even do the limbo.
I think you could probably teach a goldfish to speak, and it'd probably speak a bit like this: blah 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 blah.
I can't believe you just like walked past my fact about the goldfish doing the limbo.
Oh my god, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize.
You heartless bastard.
Look, I don't know.
You can teach them the limbo?
You can teach them how to limbo. Yes, if they talk, they would.
I want to see this YouTube video that you've been watching. And I want to know why you've been watching this.
Cause I'm in quarantine.
Everything is all right for now.
So this is a recent fact you discovered?
Yeah, I'm learning loads of facts.
But you'll be all right for now, okay?
That's what I'm doing with my time now that I don't have comedy anymore. Now that all the fun things are dead. She'll learn some facts too.
And you're gaming too, apparently.
It's just an ad.
YouTube ads.
It's whatever.
Come on, it's not just an ad. YouTube knows what you want.
Then there should be more ads about goldfish and porn.
Right. Interesting. Now we're learning more about you.
Exactly. What about you? What's your ads?
I don't have any ads because I'm watching this on a... I've actually got to save the video. But I get a lot of hair loss ads, generally. I get hair loss ads. I get skincare ads. I get teeth whitening ads. I get hot guys in underwear ads as well. I don't know why I get that.
I don't know.
I like those ads, to be honest.
That's probably why you get them.
Yeah, I meant to press the hide ads button, but yeah, life's too short.
Life's too short to not see
You know what I'm
men in
learning at the
underwear.
moment? Insta. Like I've only recently discovered Insta.
How
And
old are
it's so
you?
hot. Like there's so many hot people on Insta.
That's their job. That's your instant influencer job. Is to
It's
be hot.
amazing, isn't it? It's like soft porn.
Soft. Don't you need to say the core bit?
Really?
What's soft
Soft.
porn?
Well, yeah, it's just soft porn, softcore porn, then, if you like.
No, but I'm just imagining porn, but like softly, like quiet. Quiet porn.
Foreplay.
It's just all foreplay, no
Yeah.
penetration.
Or just like the beginning of the porn movie, but without the sex. Just a setup.
Just a
Like the
setup, no
plumber comes
punchline.
over, flirts with the housewife, and then it ends.
It's like, how are you gonna pay for these pizzas? I don't know. And then it ends. And then it just says like a title, soft
Soft porn. Maybe like a kiss, but without tongues.
No, maybe it's just like really soft. Like it's like sex between two pillows.
Or maybe it's just really, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Or
fab.
like two bears. No,
Who are
that
these
wouldn't be
men that were
soft.
in the basement the whole time that we didn't know about? Little and large.
No, look at this. Look at this. He's so hilarious looking.
It's like someone's shrunk him.
It's like, yeah. It's like, no, Pa, I can run my skateboard over this water park. I don't know what kids say.
Skateboard over your water park.
I don't care.
Do you mean a surfboard?
Shut up. Now you tell me.
I don't like him. If I met him in real life, I still wouldn't like him. He's got bad vibe.
You think you would like somebody more in real life?
I mean, the character. Like if I met this character, I wouldn't like him. I wouldn't even give him a chance to get to know me. I mean, I would probably pretend maybe that he's okay, but deep down, my instinct is you're not a good person.
Is it because he didn't listen to the YouTube ads about hair loss? Is that why you don't like him?
There's just something about him. I just like I trust my gut when it comes to meeting people. You know, look at him. Do you want to spend any time with this man?
He's like, I'm just thinking he's gonna get wrinkles because his eyebrows are very furrowed and they've been furrowed the whole time.
Yeah, he frowns a lot. Who wants to be around like a negative Nelly like that?
Pops, can I just get an ice cream cone? Is that what kids say? Is that what kids say? Did I get it right?
Yeah, and I wonder how. Yeah, that was perfect. That was spot on. And I don't know how a man like that has such a lovely little boy like that. You know, I feel sorry for kids like when they end up with parents like this.
I really don't think that's his father.
He walks around with a shouty stick.
That's my point.
That's his point.
There's not going to be 5 or even 10.
We should probably figure out what they're actually doing.
And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if they're that many, they'll probably get us wherever we go.
Oh, they're trying to figure out what to do.
The cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right?
Oh, so they're going to live in the cellar. Become cellar people.
Oh, right. He wants them all to hide in the cellar. The basement.
That's good.
Next. You got a point.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper.
Do you think that's what the Queen's doing right now?
Hiding in her cellar.
Yeah, in her basement. Like she's got like a underground tunnels, hasn't she? Do you think she might be down there because she knows more about COVID than we do?
Oh, she does look knowledgeable about that. I would say no. Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay, fair enough.
You two,
whatever. I'm going back down to the cellar.
Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens. Now, wait.
What about food?
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision. Now you make
How long have they been down there? Why didn't they tell anybody else about the
We
apocalypse?
can make it to the cellar.
Surely they could have called up the news channel.
And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here.
I think they're
So
all
let's at
zombies
least
now.
Consider this a while.
What do you mean? Oh, they're all zombies, but they don't realize.
If you box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Oh,
They haven't made any progress.
Yeah.
Like they need some initiative. I feel like I need to get out there and give them a pep talk. If you want brains, you need to this guy.
You'd be like a really good cheerleader for them.
I wouldn't be a cheerleader. I would be a project manager.
Like
They need a plan.
Right, yeah. I could be their cheerleader.
Yeah, you
Like
can
on
be
the sideline.
Exactly.
Come on, zombies, get those guys. We can do it. High five.
I would be a project manager for both sides. Like, they should have closed the window.
And don't just point that gun, shoot it. Like, how long do you point a gun for before you shoot it?
He's shooting it now.
Oh.
See?
Oh, nothing's happened.
Because he's already dead. Oh, he's got kind eyes.
Yeah, he's got like James Dean hair.
Yeah.
Oh no. What would you do in that situation? I would scratch him. You know, like when someone's grabbing you and they're stronger than you, like my instinct is like scratch the fuck out of them, you know?
Yeah, but like every time he gets shot, like he's got this like really broody look. Then I was like, maybe I'll just keep shooting him so I can see the brood. You know what I mean? He kept looking up and he's like, what?
You're getting off on him staring at you like that?
Yeah.
You've really not been out in a while.
Have you?
Yeah, I went running earlier.
I refuse to run. There's zombies out there. What are you doing?
That's true. I do get paranoid, to be honest, being outside. And when I'm running, I have to run like really far from the next person because I worry that they might cough spontaneously. Coughing is always spontaneous, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone who pre-plans their cough. Tuesday, I think I'm gonna do a cough at 2:05.
A COVID cough. I think they should now. In times like this is now is the time to pre-plan your cough and to let people know before you cough.
If I was gonna pre-plan my cough, I'd always do it at 8 p.m. because while everyone's clapping, I'd get my COVID out of the way.
On a Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
Get your COVID cough out of the way.
Yeah.
Or maybe that could be your way of like supporting the NHS. Like just go outside and cough really loud for like 10 minutes.
You clap for 10 minutes?
I don't do any of that. Have you done any of that?
Yeah.
I don't feel very British. To be honest, the first time they did it, I just cringed and I was like, oh my God, this is awful. I don't want to do this. This is not very British. Like, why do you have to make a spectacle of this? And then I thought about the health workers and I thought, well, they're all sleeping because they've been on night shift and stuff. And if they are home or if they're not home, they're going to be at hospital. And I thought the last thing they need is people banging their pots and pans, waking them up.
You are so British. It's like, oh, you guys think it's unnational to support people who are like going. No, I'm like trying to make a joke, but I'm also tired. But it's like, oh, whatever. You're just doing your job. Like they're doing a good job.
They're doing an amazing job, but they need to get paid for it properly. And I think that's what they need. They don't need like fake applause. I think the reason I say fake applause is because I feel like I know certain people on my street anyway, they just go out there to make a spectacle and be seen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
okay,
like,
so
hi, we're the loud people on the street and we're so pleased about the NHS and we're so happy and we thank you so much. And it's like, okay, you made this about you now. Do you know what I mean? It's meant to be a nice thing that you're saying for somebody else.
It's funny because I was like I was actually cycling along the street and I forgot it was Thursday, so I like stopped. But I was cycling along the street and I saw these people like rubbing their pots and rubbing. What am I saying? Banging their pots and pans. I know.
Where do you hang out? I want to go there.
Just fetish parties. Anyway, banging their pots and pans while smoking a cigarette, and like their kids were like running amok, and they're like eating crappy food, and they were like overweight, and I was just like, why are you clapping the NHS?
Exactly.
You're burdening the NHS. Yeah, you're burdening the NHS. Like, what? Just,
yeah.
They don't need your claps. Go be better.
But are you one of the people then that goes out and claps?
Yeah. Well, when I remember, sometimes I forget what day it is. And there's not really that many houses around me. Like, I can't hear it unless I go outside.
See, there's levels to this. I think there's people like me who kind of close their curtains and pretend it's not happening.
It's not happening.
And then there's like, do you know what I mean? Because it's just too cringy. And then there's the people who like go outside and they clap politely. And then there's the pots and pans people. And then above the pots and pans people is the people who film themselves clapping. And then they put it on the internet and talk about how emotional it was.
Oh. I'm impressed with your
They're
tears.
the ones I hate the most.
She's got a great coat too. What great hair. She's been living in the cellar for what, like 2 months now, and her hair is amazing.
It's fabulous. I heard somebody say today, like, the bigger the hair, the closer to God.
Yes. She's
so
very mediumly close to God. It's not that big.
No.
The radio said to stay inside.
Radio.
She's pretty too.
Yeah. What's she doing with this
There's
guy?
a radio upstairs.
It'd be
and you
nice,
ordered
like,
us
if
in
there was
down
an
here?
apocalypse, like, just to meet,
What
like,
did it say?
you know, to die with, like, pretty people around you. I know that sounds shallow, but just have something nice to look at, you know?
People are supposed to look for
Because you're not going to be around very
Take the
long.
boards off that
And there's all
door.
these, like, ugly zombie people with, like, scabs on their face around.
Okay,
They'll kill you.
you were told this is your last day in the world.
Authorities know
What
what's
would you do?
happening, what they'll send people for us, so they tell us what to
I'd
do.
see if there's any chocolate
Oh,
in the
we gotta know what's
house.
going on. We lock ourselves in a dungeon.
I would like grab my kids and like hold them really close to me.
Mm.
And then I'd have to like, first I'd probably be an emotional wreck, and then I'd be like strong for my kids and like tell myself, you must be strong for your children. And I'd probably do that thing like, you know, in Life is Beautiful, where he like pretends to his child like that he's in the prison camp and he pretends that it's all a game. I would probably do that.
Oh, so you'd just be taking care of your kids, basically.
Yeah, making sure they're okay and stuff, and like telling them, oh no, nothing bad's gonna happen. Which is what I'm doing at the moment, because like my 5-year-old, she doesn't understand this whole COVID thing. And anytime someone goes out, she's like, but you're going out, so you're going to get COVID. So I don't want you to hug me when you come back, you know? And she's very paranoid about it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's quite traumatic actually for them. I mean, it's not at this stage, but I was just thinking about the children that grew up like during the Blitz and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And how it must have been for them. Sorry, this is getting terribly serious, isn't it?
No, I mean, it's fine. Like my niece is like 1 year old though. No, she's 6 months, and she like has no idea. It's really funny. She's like carrying on her day. There's no pandemic, and my little sister, she's like, oh, my life hasn't changed at all. Yeah, that kid's a zombie, 100%. Her neck's gonna turn 360.
But we grow a brain.
You think that we were? Oh, that's a beautiful thought. Like in the womb, we're zombies.
Yeah, and like when we come out, we're first zombies and we can't speak, you know, and then slowly we start learning how to move and how to speak, and then we imitate other people.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
But also, this kid is a zombie, and you've just locked yourself down with a zombie.
So what are you doing? I'm dying to know. What are you doing? It's your last day on the earth.
Oh, well, dying to know. Good choice of words. I'm single, so I would just talk to my family, I guess. And then I'll just eat a lot, I think.
On Zoom?
No, I'd order everything online and just eat everything.
No, but
then what?
Your family on Zoom?
Yeah. That's what I would talk to my family on Zoom. There's no way I could like travel back in time, and it's just a day anyway.
Oh shit, my battery's dying.
You're awful. No, I'm kidding. Do you have your battery on hand? Do we need to pause?
Oh, it's okay. I plugged it in.
Oh, good. This girl has done nothing the entire time.
She looks like a mouse, doesn't she?
Yeah. Proof that she's not a mouse.
She's got that horrible mousy look. I don't like her.
I'm Helen Cooper.
Did you notice?
I have not noticed, no.
Oh my god, she just lit a match. Is she trying to burn the house down?
Yes.
In that flammable coat?
Ridiculous.
That is what she's doing.
Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here.
Don't walk too close to that window. You might fall out of it, Sharlin.
Don't talk about fire. You might self-combust.
See, I would never let a match light for that long.
You need to live a little. Be free.
I can't see a damn thing. There could be 50 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
This guy complains about everything.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
I like her. I think that's how he got that bump on his head. She probably smacked him with something hard.
Yeah.
Go, girl.
He's probably just feeling very, like, self-conscious because he's so ugly compared to everyone else. And what's his trousers doing up so high?
They've all got very high trousers, haven't they?
Yeah, but his is, like, higher than everybody else.
Except the
It's
guy
not a
with high
race.
trousers wins.
It's not a race.
We need high trousers to survive this apocalypse. It's very highbrow.
Mass hysteria. What do they think?
It's kind of like it's great that the black guy is not dead. The women are outspoken, you know. Well,
Except that one woman.
Yeah, she can't speak.
Except for the one woman who can't speak, they're pretty outspoken. You're right.
Yeah, for this time.
Yeah, I mean, 1968. What is that? A bad time?
The civil rights movement, right?
Mm.
However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured.
So what are they saying on the news that it's just happening?
There's people who are partially devoured?
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been...
Oh my god, so this is now news?
Acts of murder.
See, this timeline is not working for me. It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, I think this has happened in the first day or so. It's happening in a day.
Seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to...
I like his acting, he's really good. It's hard for us to believe what's really happening here, but it is.
And you have to believe me because I wear glasses.
I know that's hard for you to believe, but actually, believe it.
What is that guy typing?
People in the background are great.
In the background, yeah, the people in the... They're like acting their hearts out.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna make it after this.
The guy at the back of the room is seeing the show.
Oh, man.
He's talking to an imaginary person. Really well. He didn't
looks like...
say goodbye, he just hung up the phone. That's rude.
What do you mean? How do you know he didn't say goodbye?
Because I was lip reading.
We can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
He looks like he definitely said goodbye.
He said he was like in mid-conversation and hung up suddenly. I think
like
he's related to the guy in the room. Look, now he's on the phone again.
You are slandering Barry. I've named him Barry. You are slandering him. You have no evidence. He just picked up another call. People wouldn't be calling him if he was like not a fun guy to be around.
That's true. Oh, where is he gone? They've just fired him.
No, he's not in the scene. Oh no, he's behind you.
I think the director's saying that extra was too extra.
We need you to be a little less extra.
Yeah, so they like cut him out now.
Yeah. I mean, I miss him.
I do.
But that phone call ended quite quickly.
Oh, look, she's got a bruise on her face. Why?
Because they've been through hard times.
He hit her? She got hit by the black guy, right?
Yeah, but she hit him first.
Yeah, but I mean, she deserved that.
I mean, I never condone like violence towards women, but she was trying to get herself killed.
She's got a face that you want to smack.
Ah.
Oh, look, that guy in the middle is like Saddam Hussein.
Oh my God, he's a young Saddam Hussein.
Maybe this is how Saddam became Saddam. This is his early years.
You mean you think he became like a dictator type person because he didn't make it in acting? I see that.
No, I mean he used to run the U.S. military, and then they like sacked him, so he went to Iraq, and then he took over.
So you think he was in the U.S. military in this movie?
Yeah.
And then that didn't work. He went into real.
This is a documentary, isn't it?
You're right. You're right.
But this is all happening on the news now.
It's true. It does seem to have a bearing. It is happening in the news now.
Will there be a reply later? Yes. There will be a reply. Yes. Later this afternoon.
What is that flag?
Oh.
What's 3 stars mean?
Perhaps there will be a report later.
Is it like a Confederate thing?
Yes. The Zombie Confederation of Zombiedom.
That's the one.
We've heard all these, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue station.
She just totally changed her hair.
Supplies. If we could get Karen there, we could get help for her.
That's a wig, isn't it?
I mean, her hair is too perfect.
I think it's.
Where's the other guy? Where's Barry?
It's only about 17 miles from here.
Bring back Barry. Bring back
And
Barry.
who's Willard? Willard's a
We were on
cool
our way
name.
to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard
He's
the first
sweet,
reports
isn't
about
he?
this.
He's a terrible actor, though.
I like
Actually,
him.
to be fair, I haven't really been looking at his acting, but it's
Then
like,
there's other people.
we are
We went
Yeah.
down
from
to the
here.
basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty
If I
strong.
met him, I would
How
like
do we
him.
possibly get away from here?
You know what I
We've got
mean?
a
I've got a
sick
good feeling
child,
about him.
2 women, 1 woman.
I think he does too much exposition.
And the place is surrounded.
I am from around here. And then the zombies
Is
came.
that Barry, but he's playing a different character?
No, that's not Barry. That's not the one.
Are you sure?
Barry's dead.
They all look the same to me now.
That's racist.
Are they all
Just because they're
related?
gray people doesn't mean they're all related.
It's like grayest.
You're grayest.
You're a grayest.
Oh, good comeback. Sorry.
That's what I think. That's what people who call people racist.
Wait.
You go down there and tell.
Yeah, no, but that's what people
you tell
with
Judy to
children
come
do.
up here and you stay with
But no, it's the best comeback. It is.
It's also what happens on Twitter. Like whenever like a person of color talks about racism, there'll be like some dickhead who goes, "You're racist."
It's a good point, though. What a good counter argument.
Yeah, like you know when
You're
like
racist.
people of color talk about like structural racism, and institutional racism, and then there's a white guy, token white guy, going, "Well, you're racist for saying that towards white people." And that always makes me laugh.
It's true.
It's Mommy.
So funny.
This
Baby.
little girl just woke up and went, "Who's racist?"
Am I
Thank you,
racist?
The body should be disposed of at once.
Of course, honey, we're all racist. It's 1968. So what's that black dude doing here, Mama?
He's just got a tan.
That's not a black man, honey. He's wearing white man clothes. Can't you tell?
We're all gray, honey. We're just all gray.
He's just a darker shade of gray.
Forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay?
He has a Herman Monster forehead, this guy.
Yes. Need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
She's got the least good hair of the 3 girls.
I'll look for the bottles. There's a big key ring down there. Or maybe a
Which
key
one?
to the gas pump on it. I'll check.
The wife of the little lady boy.
Can go out and try to get the gas
Oh.
and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go, I'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While you're gone, the rest of you can hold up.
I think he might be behind me or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Should I
Just
pull
slightly. Pause and play.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
They're standing by the door now.
I know who this guy is. The lady boy guy. He
Yeah.
is
You're it then.
exposition man. There's a can of kerosene out there. Yeah, where do we go? There's a town 10 miles that way. Where do I find some fun around here? There's a skate park down the road, you know?
No, but I wish I'd seen that. Is that an advert?
It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quick.
No.
After we get the gas and get back into the house. Then
What
we'll
was the
worry about
reference?
anybody for the truck.
I don't know what I'm there's always a character in the movies who like does all the exposition. And
Who,
it's
like-
this guy. Exposition is like trying to explain, like give characters the information they need to get to the next
Yeah.
next step. Yeah.
They had a lot of that in Scooby-Doo, didn't they?
They have it in every movie.
Yeah.
But see, she's got the least good
You
hair.
always have a smile for me. How can you
Oh,
smile?
right, her, yeah. It's very straw-like, isn't it? She needs
It's got-
conditioner.
Yeah, she needs conditioner.
And frizzy.
Steal it from your husband. He's got loads.
Come on.
You know, that's
We
my
got
favorite thing
food.
to say with the girl with frizz.
Tom,
Have
you
you
should
ever
What?
heard of
about the phone.
The
frizzies?
phone is dead.
Yeah,
All you get is a recorded message.
I have, and I've ignored it.
If I can only call the folks.
For
I've
too
ignored the
long,
They're
Sharlin.
so worried about us.
Because you're still single
Everything will be all right.
and you're still having to deal
Oh
with
we get to
my
Willard.
god, is
They might
it
even be
because
there.
of my frizz?
I know.
Yes, no one. You just never had a friend to tell you the truth before.
Ugh.
I'm just trying to help.
I thought I was born with it,
Are you sure?
but it's
Maybe it's Maybelline.
What about getting out of here?
Maybe it has to be Maybelline.
Well, the television said that's
Are
the
you
right
sure
thing.
you're doing the
We've
right
got to
thing,
get to a
Tom?
rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle
She's
the
very
truck,
pretty though, isn't
and I can
she?
handle the
She
pump.
is.
Ben
It's
doesn't know
unfortunate
anything about
hair.
that stuff.
She looks like Jane Fonda in Barbella.
But we're safe.
Barbarella, I
in
mean.
here.
Said that.
Wrong, honey.
Yeah, she
We're
does.
safe now.
Mm.
Looks like
There's
Jane
gonna be
Fonda in
more than one
Barbarella.
of those things.
She's got one of those
I know
supermodel
all
faces,
that.
hasn't she?
She does have a supermodel
She does
face.
look like Claudia Schiffer as well.
She's everyone and
She's
no one at
everyone.
the same time.
When we had the big
Yes.
sled,
Because I've never heard of
remember
her.
how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave. Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through.
They're a
We've
nice
got to do
couple, aren't
something,
they?
and fast.
I just can't imagine them to being together. Are we sure they're not brother and sister too?
just
I
don't
think
want
she's
you.
too good for him.
That's all.
I agree.
Smile.
He's punching above his
Big
weight.
smile for me.
He's punching above something. He's got like,
Boy.
I don't know what it's, I think it's his hair. It's that fringe. It's like, makes no sense.
It looks like a toupee, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we're really superficial, but this is all I have now.
This says a lot about us. But also, I think if you don't go out a while and you don't really get any action and you don't see, sexy people, then you end up just fetishizing about anyone that you look at for long enough.
Yeah, but also, who am I judging? I'm like, it's a good day if I shower.
She's right. You have to go downstairs.
But during COVID, I think it really is desperate times,
Then we can all leave.
People
That's
are like
what I
not getting any affection and any kind of, we need to kind of express that somehow, even if it's a black and white movie and like people who are not even worth looking at in an everyday situation, we're now thinking are really suddenly very attractive.
I think so. But also, there's like a giant brawl happening outside my window.
Really? There's a fight going on outside?
I'm just looking now. I think so.
Do you want me to pause it?
No, I want to look at it as I watch this movie.
What if they're zombies and they're trying to get
That's
in?
what
I
I
think
wanna
you should
check.
barricade the door.
Barricade the door.
They're opening
Yelling.
the door.
Oh, they've moved away.
Oh,
It's just like ghosts. They go away as soon as you try to find them.
I have CCTV, so as soon as I know there's people outside, I can watch them on my camera. It's really creepy,
You are creepy.
which is great. I can watch them on my camera phone. Move my camera to follow them because it's a moving camera.
Oh, being a peeping Tom is so easy for you. I have
I
to
know,
work so
it's
hard.
It's fabulous. You can even zoom in and out.
Don't use the word Zoom. It's
And
just too much.
And I'm a lip reader.
You are.
Oh,
Hopefully no one lights a cigarette.
that was dramatic.
Very dramatic. Fire doesn't do this.
Like set grass. on fire.
You know what? I'll accept the zombies, but this is too much for my imagination to handle.
How did he make those jars of stuff so quickly? How many does he have?
He's been working on this for ages.
Oh, that guy died in the making of this movie.
Fire Festival.
This guy had third-degree burns in the making of this movie.
And it wasn't just from the killer repartee back and forth witticisms.
Oh. I would be screaming again in that car.
They're quite slow.
They are so calm. They're so chill.
They're super chill.
Well, is it coming? Come on. Get in.
He's chill, isn't he? He's a cool guy.
He's so
I would
cool.
like to be in an apocalypse with him.
Yeah. Can I order 2 of those?
And he's so helpful too. And good with fire. What more do you need?
Does he also have a lifetime supply of Twinkies? That would be helpful. Or Kit Kats?
Oh yeah, Kit Kats. I've been eating a lot of Kit Kats lately, actually. They're so Moorish, aren't they?
They are, but what if they're gone in the apocalypse?
Oh
What would you do?
That would be awful. I'd probably, like, have to eat Twix.
Ugh.
I know.
Perish the thought. Can't believe you have to go to such lengths. There's such extremes.
Yeah.
We have to sacrifice so much, you know?
I know, but man's got to do what a man's got to do, man.
That was a lot of man.
Mm-hmm. They're leaving without him?
Are they?
I mean, the dad wasn't in the truck, was he?
Oh no, they have to get gas. They don't have any gas.
Oh, right, yeah. They were right by a gas station?
Yeah,
Or they
that's
just,
what he
like,
said.
a random... Oh my god, they've set the truck on fire. Fuck.
Pretty much.
That was, clumsy.
That was very clumsy. You were
I would be
silly.
like, that was no one's fault but your own.
Yeah, you were being silly, man.
That was fucking stupid.
Like, have they never heard of...
Oh my god, I would be so pissed right now.
I'd be angry.
Get out of the truck.
You've left
This is
the
our only ticket
guy.
out of here. But he's black. It's okay. Just leave him.
He's so cool, he'll probably make it out.
That's what they were thinking, wasn't it?
Oh no, is he dead? Is he dying right now? And that's what you get for being
concerned.
brave.
Like, she's pretending she's concerned, but she doesn't really give a shit. She only cares about herself. Look.
None of them look that concerned, to be fair.
What is he doing in the house? The horror. Oh, the music is epic. Oh my god. A guy with tits.
Nice.
Moves.
Just run away, you're
Are
faster
very
than
clean
them.
cut zombies. Look, there's zombies with like high trousers. Some of them have like not even a stain on them. There's a woman in a Gucci dress. Oh.
Yeah. Just because they're zombies doesn't mean they have to take care of themselves. They don't take care of themselves. This is like a well-known, like, we need to bust some myths, right?
yeah,
like,
totally.
Everyone's so down on zombies. They're people too. They used to be people too, you know?
Exactly. In fact, they're more people than us.
I know.
Than
like,
some of us.
Yeah, maybe they eat some brains, but they go for a walk every day just like us.
Well, better, more than, and they look a lot fitter than us. They walk a lot more than us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we should feel sorry for them. They don't walk as well as us. They stumble around a bit. They probably don't know how to stop. They've got a great sense of smell, though, haven't they? And great instincts.
Yeah, they've got great instincts. Like, put them in a board meeting.
Yeah.
Totally. You might eat an intern or two, but you might, like, take the company in a good strategic direction.
Oh.
Like, will 4 nails block them against...
Sorry. Did you see the way they looked at each other? I want to rewind that. It was like the world's gonna end.
Don't punch him now. Like, get back downstairs.
Oh. I think this is foreplay. These guys have liked each other for a while.
You mean they're about to have an orgy downstairs? I understand.
I think he's getting off on this. Look at the way he looked at him. Like, yeah, I love it when you play nasty.
Yeah, that's what he
I hate
like.
myself for liking this.
But I love you more for doing this. I don't know. I've never talked dirty before, as you can tell. Is this right? Is it better than my child? Oh, is that the skate? park over the water? Which one's worse?
The skate park over the water was brilliant, I thought. Yeah, maybe like practice talking dirty with yourself first before you do it
Maybe
with a
there might be, okay, I haven't told you this, but there may be a small chance that I've never actually been around people.
Have you been around zombies?
Yeah, all the time.
Well, that's what counts.
Where are they getting this from? Is that from the car?
This is like a really good like video, like advert for KFC.
Yeah, this is finger licking good. Literally finger licking.
Are you tired of chewing the flesh off bony human beings? KFC, quarter pounder.
But how are they gonna get rid of the? So are they gonna like pulverize the bones of the humans so you don't have to like? Go? I don't get that.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3:00.
She's wearing heels?
She's changed her dress.
She changed her dress and is wearing heels? Who are you?
I've come out of the basement now. I thought I'd freshen up.
I'm ready for my close-up.
How come she didn't leave with the others and like go in the car?
Because she's literally gone crazy.
Imagine you'd come out of that basement after all that time and someone had told you like, by the way, we burned the car down. What would your reaction be?
Well, I don't think they've been in the basement for long. I think it's been like a day or so.
But what would your reaction be? Like your only ticket out of there, which was that car, is now burned down.
You said those things turned your car over.
Well, as in like they wanted to stay indoors the whole time anyway, so I don't think they care.
But
I'd be kind of pissed. I'd be like, wait, are you telling me that the reason the car burned down is because you don't know how to fill a gas tank? Is that what you're trying to say?
I can carry it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna bitch slap you if that's what like.
You fucking morons, yeah.
Yeah, it's like oh, I can't even think of a like are you telling me you burned the entire house down because you didn't know how to turn on the microwave?
Yeah. Can a microwave burn a house down?
Maybe in this movie.
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
God, now every time I turn a microwave on, I'm going to be worried about fire.
You have an actual debilitating fear, and I think from this movie, you need to seek professional help.
This has been very therapeutic for me. I really thank you for this, Sharlin.
You're welcome. Like, also, this isn't for free. I'm going to charge you. You're going to need to pay me for this.
Can I pay you in, like, pubic hair or something?
I'm so impressed that you know that I'm collecting pubic hair, but I cannot accept any more donations.
Oh. Well, when you run out, let me know. I'll send you some.
Okay.
I'm like a gorilla down there.
I mean, of the things that I wanted to know today, I would not rate that in the top 5.
Some people would pay for my pubic hair, you know.
Like, who are these people?
People
and
online.
Do they live in Japan?
Usually Twitter.
Are you serious? Like, this is a genuine question. Would anybody pay for pubic hair?
People
why?
Do. Yeah.
And why?
They fetishize about it.
But everyone grows their own. Just look at your own.
But they fetishize about other people. People have their own underwear, but other people buy other people's underwear online.
That's a really good point. So tell me more about this, because I am growing them for free. Sounds like a business venture.
So cash in on that pube.
Okay, what do I do?
So if you go on Twitter, are you on Twitter?
Yes.
Right. So there is a
Wait, hold on. Before you tell me more, I think they're like doing something with these zombies. What are they doing?
What's happened? Isn't that the next day?
I think so.
Chief McClellan, how's everything?
Is that guy like?
Things aren't going too bad. Men are taking
that guy looks like he's like you know, with the suspenders, like in Germany.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like. He looks like he's wearing a lederhosen. Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though.
Do you think America is just preparing for a zombie invasion?
9.
That's why they've got so many guns and stuff ready?
If I was surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
You mean they saw it coming? You know, the
Yeah.
Pentagon recently admitted about that they'd seen UFOs, didn't they? Did you read about this?
No.
Yeah, this was like, it's so weird. It's like the end of last month. There was an article in, well, basically the Pentagon made an official statement and they released 2 videos about these UFOs.
All messed up.
So weird. I think it went under the radar for a lot of people because everyone's just been focused on COVID.
Well, we don't really
I'm gonna look this up because this seems like a dream you had.
No, it's really true, honestly. It's on CNN, I think.
Oh yeah, it just said newly released incident reports detailed of U.S. Navy UFO encounter.
I know, like as if shit couldn't get any more weirder. It's like if this was this movie, then basically they'd have like Martians attacking now at this point.
Oh man, we've got enough to contend with. All I want is a comedy career. Is that like so hard to ask for?
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
Yeah,
Can't deal with aliens too.
I know that feeling.
Isn't the fuse?
Maybe the aliens are the people who actually caused this virus.
Maybe the aliens need to laugh too.
That gun.
Maybe the aliens infected all these bats.
Maybe the aliens want my pubic hair.
Maybe the aliens are the reason why I'm scared of fire.
Maybe the aliens invented fire.
Maybe the aliens are why you can't walk across bridges.
Maybe the aliens are dicks.
Maybe the aliens will save us.
Wow, sorry, we're getting to an intense bit. Everyone's like looking. Oh my god, it took them a day for them to get to the house? Are you kidding me?
Oh, they're finally there. Look, they've broken the window and it's not even barricaded. I could swear that window was not barricaded from the outside. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yes, I did see that.
Look at the hand coming in. There's this reminds me of a fetish club that I used to go to, right? And they used to have this box. It was fucking amazing. It was so funny. They have a box, right? And it's called like the touch box.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 walls and you can fit like 9 people inside it. And the people outside can't see who's inside this box, but you can put your hands in and you can touch the people up.
Oh.
And I used to go in there. Yeah, and I used to go in there in drag, right? So you'd have like someone touching up your leg and thinking, oh, it's a nice sexy lady. And then they'd like get up to your crotch and they'd realize it's a guy. And they're like, ah! And then you see this hand suddenly like pulling out. And I would just be in there like pissing myself for like hours, basically. Because the joke just never got unfunny.
Oh god. Okay. All right. I think I think you're right that we aren't watching a zombie movie. We're literally at a fetish club. I think your theory is correct.
Yeah,
they're all about to get it on.
Yeah, and you do get those like creepy zombie guys who just won't stop touching you and don't understand etiquette.
Yeah.
Won't leave you
Wait,
alone.
she's pulling that arm onto her. Move away. Oh, what's he doing?
He's gonna tumble down the stairs.
Instead of helping his wife, why are they always so catatonic?
Is he becoming a zombie? Is that his daughter? Oh my god. I like that handbag.
Oh. Yeah, pick up the handbag.
Beautiful bag, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just a zombie.
Oh look, she's getting touched up in the fetish booth.
Yeah. Come on.
See, that's what would happen. All these hands would come in. Can you imagine? All these hands touching you up and you don't know who's outside.
Oh, don't tempt me.
And they don't know what you look like. It's kind of hot, but it's also very funny.
Look, just the concept of touch is very nice for me right now, but also scary.
I think after this video, I'm going to teach you some like dirty talk, pillow talk.
For soft
You
porn.
need it. No, so that you can start having phone sex, because I think phone sex is a very important part of this crisis.
Just run away!
Like, phone
Baby!
sex is now the future. You know?
Whoa! Look, she pushed herself on
Oh my
the
God.
edge. It
In
was,
the neck?
yeah.
Oh my God. Why'd you get killed in slow motion like that? At least put your hands out and protect yourself.
The special effects for this movie is insane.
Oh. Oh my God, she's taking ages to die. This is like Die Hard, isn't it?
It's like the third Matrix movie when Trinity died and it took like 4.5 minutes.
Yes. And then we
That's what
didn't
it
even
feels
care by the end of it.
Yeah, because we all knew she was dead, and then she just kept dragging it out.
Yeah, we like
Oh,
die
sorry,
already.
COVID. No, die already.
Get your hands off me. I'm not even really a woman.
Oh, look at those gloves.
Oh, sexy gloves.
Yeah.
That's her brother.
That's her brother.
He's gonna turn them into a zombie. How do you become a zombie? They have to bite you like Dracula.
They start eating you.
And then you become a zombie?
I don't know.
What if they just cough? Would that infect you?
If they eat your brain, would you become a zombie?
No, you wouldn't, because you need a brain. Because if you get shot in the brain, then you're no longer a zombie.
But they don't have any brains, so.
Oh, that's a good point.
But.
He's hiding from a little girl now?
Well, she's a zombie girl.
I love that he's scared of a little girl. You big baby.
I think that's like the entire mosh pit of other people. But also, he's not the first to die!
He's like the last man standing.
Yay!
Look at her in her nightgown.
Look at his butt.
It's very toned, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hugely toned.
I think that's sad when you see zombies in nightgowns, because they didn't have a chance, did they? They were asleep when they got bitten.
I think I'd prefer that. I want to be awake. I don't want to be
walk
going
around
out
in
for
a
milk or
nightgown
something.
for the rest of your life.
You don't
the
have
rest
a
of your
life for the
death.
rest of your death.
I don't want to be in my pajamas for the rest of my death.
Why
I
not?
wanna
There's
be like
people
in
who
a
are
Gucci
literally.
suit. I want to be in a Versace suit, actually, from the 90s.
Okay,
I can see it right now. I'm picturing it.
She just wasted her food.
Oh. Well, he's not hesitating on the trigger anymore.
But I think he's run out of bullets.
Oh no, is he gonna cry? I hate when men cry.
Men can cry.
But about things like this, like, come on.
What? Everyone he knows dying?
He doesn't know them. Like, they were just random people that walked into a house.
You're right. He shouldn't cry about that.
Yeah.
And if you were in a situation, you'd be like, fuck these strangers.
Yeah, exactly. They hated me anyway. They were like racist.
I think the one thing they weren't was they were racist, but towards zombies.
Yeah. I don't know. Did they really like him though? Like, did they really like him? Or did they just like that he was protecting them?
That's a really good question. Does anybody really like us? Philosophical.
Well, they like us when we work in their hospitals, and they like us when we drive their cabs and do their deliveries. They like us when we do all the shit jobs.
Aww, I have a good job. Sorry. Look at that girl, a woman. She's like, I'm gonna look around while I'm here.
Oh,
Smell the roses.
Yeah, the decor is amazing.
What? Zombies don't like sunlight?
I mean, you would be like that though. Like, if you spent like a whole day trying to get into this house, Like when you're finally in the house, you'd be like, oh wow, like let's look at every detail of the house.
What? You chose that deer? I would have chosen a different type of deer.
Why are there no dogs' heads on the walls?
Well, I would love a dog's head.
What are these guys doing? I like the guy casually walking around with a little handgun. So American, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just all the guns.
Trigger happy Americans walking around in the field. Just another day in America. Probably one of them will walk into a school soon and shoot a bunch of kids.
Oh man, you went there. We went through this whole conversation without saying anything that's triggering anyone. Wow.
Did we?
I don't know.
Dog lovers might be triggered.
Dog lovers would be triggered.
Hey, Vince, Al, we want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple of dogs. There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
One of them's black, so don't bother with him.
They don't know that. They'll just think it when they see him.
No, but he was telling them what to do. So he's like, one of them was black, so just arrest him or beat him up or hang him on a tree.
But like,
a zombie.
Yeah, but this thing is, there's no trees around. No, I'm kidding.
So these dogs can smell zombies?
Yeah. How did you train them to smell zombies? How do you even get that train that fast? So you just stayed in the basement.
Do you think zombie dogs walk a lot slower?
Yeah.
Like even like greyhounds would?
I bet they're super cute though. Yeah, I think they'd be so slow. It took them a full day to get to that house.
Like zombie dogs would be super slow. Look, they've caught up with them.
Like, do you even need zombie dogs to smell out these zombies? Because you just tell them by how slow they're walking.
Yeah. But how do we know they're really zombies unless the dogs know they're zombies?
I mean, there's some telltale signs, like how they're dead. That's a sign, I think.
Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
The scabs on their AIDS face gives it away.
That's another one. That definitely, but maybe they just have AIDS.
That's true too. Maybe they caused AIDS.
Wow, we're getting to the bottom of a lot of truths here.
Maybe it was the 5G network.
I think it was all of this is caused by 5G.
We're coming to the end of the movie. I think there's only like 2 minutes left.
Yes.
It's going to end quite abruptly, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope they don't just kill him.
Like if this was real life, though, the police would have shot the black guy by now and said it's because he was carrying a weapon.
He is carrying a weapon.
Yeah, exactly. But they would have just shot him anyway without asking any questions. There's a black man over there. Shoot him, for fuck's sake. You call yourself a policeman in America?
I don't think they're policemen, though.
Oh,
wait, some of them are.
They are policemen, aren't they?
Not all of them.
Hey, look. Oh, no. This is police brutality. Black lives really didn't matter back then, did they?
No, I think he was just like a normal guy at this point. He just got killed.
Yeah, that's so sad. And that's still happening in America, ladies and gentlemen.
Aww.
That was quite powerful, wasn't it, at the end?
Yeah.
I think that's a really powerful image, and that's a really important statement to be making in those days.
I mean, I think the powerful bit was the fact that they treated him like a normal human being the whole time.
But I think the fact that they shot him in the end is amazing, and
but it hasn't. But I think it had nothing to do with like him being black. I think it's just that's how you treat humans in that thing. I don't know. I just really liked it. Yeah, actually, this scene. You're right, this scene.
Yeah, this is talking about what's still going on now.
Yeah.
So screwed up. So thank you, everybody at home. And if you'd like to follow me, I'm at Iffy Tells Jokes.
Oh, yes, and if you want to follow me, but no, it's at Sharlin Comedy.